Here we are, and welcome to beautiful, sunny, and very warm Southern California today. It's the Suzanne Summers Show, and here she is.
Oh, you know, I live for your applause. Wow, yay. It's hot.
It's hot, it's great, you're hot.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was actually going to put on a cute outfit, and I was too hot to put on a cute outfit, so I put on my cute earrings. That's the best I could do. Hi, Caroline.
Hi, how hot is it?
What?
That's 80s.
Yeah, it feels like it's 100 right now, but it's probably not, but that's what it feels like. It went from freezing cold to this. That's the desert. So it's so dramatic.
Wow.
So
Alan, there's something that's like creating a huge glare.
I know. It's going to go away in a couple of minutes.
The sun will be gone.
That's the sun right behind Suzanne. Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it right now, but it'll go away in a couple of minutes. That's only on the Facebook Live feed.
Like
it's not on the Insta feed
at
all.
Mountain, the sun is like this.
It looks like a UFO.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a magic ball next to you.
We have a UFO here. Yeah.
That's right, we do.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, hello everyone.
Okay. This is a big day, a really big day for us. Because as you know,
Dr. Oz is that
we've been presenting the Gut Renew 30-day challenge now, and it's on fire. And then today, Dr. Oz did half his show on Gut Renew 30-day challenge, and our website is on fire, and inventory is flying out the door. So we're going to tell you about it right now, right off the top. So
what a day.
If you're interested, you should go right to the site and pick it up, okay?
And I was just interviewed for the last half hour by Forbes magazine, who want to know all about, you know, what's the new Thigh Master? And I said Gut Renew. And we had a long talk about Gut Renew. So if you're going to get Gut Renew, you better order it. Caroline just ordered 24 tons. I have a feeling we're working our way through that.
You know, the thing is, what we discovered, everybody has gut problems. Everybody. Even the ones who say, well, not really, I don't have, a little bloat. I had a little bloat in the afternoon, but it's no big deal. No, it is. If you're bloating, that means that something's not working, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm no doctor, but all I can tell you is
You're the bum in the family.
All
your cousins are doctors. Everybody's doctors. What happened to you?
What
happened to you?
I'm the black sheep.
Yeah.
Okay? I just decided.
You went into show business.
I know. Hey,
You're
we're
one
in show
of those.
business. I know. Anyway, I urge you
Hey,
to.
Suzanne, is that a smoothie in front of me? Is that a Gut Renew smoothie?
Yeah.
If you move it to just off of your Gut Renew program guide, it's going to block this massive bright light that's shining in everyone's eyes.
Okay, I was just, honestly, let me look.
It won't block it.
I swear.
It will.
See, it just
When
blocked
you
it
put your
when
hand
she's.
in front of it,
See, just when she stood there, it blocked it, but the magazine will just reflect it. Yeah.
Okay. I was moving it into the shade so that it wouldn't melt, because I was saying to the guy from Forbes magazine that, I said, I can feel you on the other side of the camera, smoothie powder, oh, yawn. I said, but it's great. Bye. Is it in the oven? Great, thanks. I'll share this with you, Alan.
Okay.
I don't want to do the whole thing because I'm also. Oh God, that's good.
Okay.
For those of you who've had this, isn't that good? I'm not kidding. It's like often you talk about smoothie powder, you go, yeah. It's good. So you drink half of it.
I'm just have a couple of gulps at a time.
Okay. All right. Well, we had a lovely weekend. We had family in all weekend. We missed you, Bruce and Caroline, so much. And a formal dinner in the dining room Saturday night, and then a beautiful long table outside here on the party deck out in the amphitheater for Palm Sunday. And the food was great. See, now the glare's gone, Caroline. See?
waiting for my camera to catch up, right?
The
I
sun-
still have it, but I'm usually
The
about
sun
15
just
seconds
went
behind.
down. God, you know what? The smoothie's better than the tequila, says the Irish woman. Huh.
What flavor is it tonight?
It feels like a frozen peach smoothie.
Yeah.
What we do is you start with frozen berries or frozen bananas, because that's your ice. And it's 2 scoops of the Gut Renew per person. And then I add coconut milk, organic yogurt, the fruit, and I also am now putting the immune powder in with that. Might as well, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The immune powder, I'll tell you about that in a minute. In today's environment, isn't it nice to have something that helps support your immune system? And I'm adding just a touch of cream, that much, just to like milkshake it up. Oh, you can't believe how good it is. Wow.
Because, you know, Suzanne and Alan are on the maintenance. So if you're actually taking the 30-day challenge with Gut Renew, then you're going to give up gluten, dairy, sugar, and alcohol. But they've already been through the challenge, and now they're on the maintenance. So they can have a little tequila and a little cream. They're living large.
Yeah. I you know, a little bit of cream just does something to everything, she says.
Yes, and for
And
those
butter.
of you who have learned about the Gut Renew 30-day challenge, oh my gosh, we've got all the deals set up for you at SuzanneSummers.com, so you can go check them out there. And you know, the Gut Renew 30-day challenge kits have already been discounted for you on the website. But anything else that you want to get on the website tonight, the promo code is ThankYou25, and it's 25% off. And that was a thank you to Suzanne's good friend, Dr. Oz, because he did such a great job on the show with her today.
So Al, I have a beef with you.
With
You
me?
handed me the little white things to put in my ears, which I don't like to begin with, but I know I have to do it. You gave me the wrong one for the wrong ear, and it kept falling out.
So you fixed it?
I fixed it.
Okay.
Without you.
Well, there you go. I'm
I
happy
know.
about that.
I know. Dr. Oz and I have a great relationship. I've done his shows so many times, and they're always prominent and important shows. He doesn't waste time, and you know, he's a doctor. He's a heart surgeon, cardiologist, and so he understands. You know, without the heart, the body doesn't work all that well, does it? And he understands everything that supports the heart, and he understands the gut-brain connection. So when I start talking about, you know, what goes on in your gut affects your brain, it's completely connected, and he understood that and understands that. And what I love about Dr. Oz for this Gut Renew show today, he came to me. That's always the best. He came to me. I didn't come to him begging or anything. He came to me and said, you know what we should do. So I've always gotten along with him really great. I love his wife. I love his daughter. We've had good times with him in his house in Palm Beach after we did that wonderful show together at the mall. Dr. Oz and I appeared at the mall. That was so fun. I don't shop in malls. There's certain things that are hard when you're a celebrity. Shopping in a mall is hard because you're sequestered there and you can't get away if you get rushed, and sometimes you do. And but we were on the bottom floor on a stage they built for us, and then there are like 6 levels going up, and every level was filled. There I don't know how many thousands of people do you think there were, Allie?
I think there were about 420,000 people. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
A lot.
There was what, thousands?
If you said 400,000, I'd go yeah. If you said
Yeah.
50,000, I'd go yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people because when they clapped or cheered, it was you know, like being at a Steven Tyler concert.
We know what that is.
We do.
It's great. He's great.
Yeah, he tried to steal my jacket.
That's right. Yeah, we went to one of his concerts, and we were sitting I don't know a few rows from the front, and he spotted Suzanne, and the next thing I knew, she's on stage with Steven Tyler,
I know, that's neat.
and she's wearing her
Wanna show off.
her rock and roll, whatever that thing is called,
The cool jacket,
the
my
jacket.
favorite jacket.
and he took it off her.
He
and,
took it off and started dancing with it, and then didn't want to give it back to me.
Yeah, but you got
And
it
I
back.
thought, no, I know the largesse of giving it to you would be great, and great optics, but you got a million jackets, you don't need my jacket, this is my one cool jacket, you don't need my jacket. And I'm still glad I didn't give it to him.
So Marianne Neubauer Weisinger says, referring to the gut renew, I drink it every morning with just water. This
Oh.
is my second month drinking it, and I stocked up. Okay.
Oh, with water?
Yeah.
How come you don't like make a thing out of it?
Well, you can drink it with just water.
Well, the basic recipe on the back of the bag is 2 spoons of the gut renew powder, frozen blueberries and coconut milk, and that's incredible, incredible. I add the yogurt and the cream and this and then the one that Caroline made up, that with the, if you know when your bananas are just starting to go and they don't taste so good when they have little black spots, but if you peel them and cut them in little bite-sized pieces and freeze them in your freezer. So then you put the frozen banana in your blender, because that's your ice, and then a spoon of cocoa powder, the good kind, and a spoon of peanut butter or almond butter, whatever you like, and then almond milk, and then I like to add some coconut milk to that, and then a touch of cream. I'm not kidding. I wish this morning that I had more supplements to take, because I would have liked to have had a second peanut butter banana smoothie. It's so good.
I drank 4 one day.
Yeah, you did.
I was drinking them all day.
You know how gaggy it is to take all your supplements, but how good it feels when you've taken them. I find with the Gut Renew smoothie, you can get them down because it's thick, and it gets them down easily.
You know, the thing with blueberries, I really like the blueberries,
Yeah.
but if we let it sit for a
It
couple
gets
of
thick
hours,
and kind of skanky.
it gets, it just sort of gets sort of gelatinous.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't mind it.
What causes that? Why does that do that?
It must have something to do with
What's in the
what's
blueberries?
in blueberry, yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't happen with the peaches or the strawberries or the mangoes or any of them.
Yeah.
Just when you're in the market, go to the organic frozen fruit department thingy and stock up and keep that in your freezer. Then you always have different flavored, I call them ice cubes, but it's fruit.
So Linda Buell said that she was sitting behind us at the Steven Tyler concert.
Oh, here in the desert or
Yeah.
in Vegas?
Oh, right.
Probably here,
Okay.
here. Yeah, he's a doll.
Okay, well, I have a story to tell you. It was a little surprising. We were in Italy with a friend of Violet, who is the woman that she met. You know, she's my age, she's in her 50s, and she's from New Jersey, and she happens to have a place in Italy, and she and Violet became friends. She invites Violet over, and she cooks for her, and she's a very nice woman. Of all the outrageous things, she tells me that a woman who works for her husband and has worked for her for 20 years met you in a restaurant and you liked her jacket so much that she gave you her jacket.
And I remember her name.
Remember?
Yes.
Her name is.
About the woman who gave you
Yes.
her jacket?
Okay, I remember her name. Okay, her name is LaMonica. Okay, I can't remember the first name, but LaMonica
Yes,
pops into my
because I
head.
saw her at the bar and I said to Alan, God, that's a cool jacket.
Yeah.
Then I'm in the bathroom and she happens to walk in. I said, you know, I noticed you across the crowded room. I love your jacket. She said, take it. Oh, no.
Yeah, no, that
Take
that
it.
was
No.
unbelievable generosity.
Oh, what a small world.
Yeah, unbelievable
And she
generosity.
lives in Italy? Or
No, she's not from Italy. The woman that
She's from New
Violet
Jersey.
knows in Italy said that woman with the jacket works for her husband and has worked for him for 20 years.
wow.
And so she met Violet, randomly, and then it came up at some point that you were her grandmother, and she put that story together. I was like, oh, I remember this. Well, I remember this story.
Wow. Well, I have the jacket. I have the jacket. Next time you're
You know,
here, I'll
they-
wear it for the show.
You know, she and her
People are so nice.
she and her husband have come out here a few times,
Can you put some ice in
and
here?
we've never been available to get together with them.
Well, you
Some
can
more
write
ice?
them and
Would
tell-
you
yeah.
hand that to me? Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, what a small world. So it's my granddaughter Violet's birthday tomorrow, and maybe where she is, it's today. And I wrote her a letter, and but then Caroline told
It's
me,
Good Friday. Her birthday's Good Friday. It's Friday.
oh, I thought it's tomorrow.
April 2nd.
Oh, I'm off. Oh, I did it too early. Oh well, I'll tell her. Oh well, it's all right.
You have to tell her.
Yeah.
She's aware
So
of
I
it.
read her letter and videotaped it. So when you come next,
Oh,
Caroline,
that's sweet.
I will give you that letter so you can put it in her trunk of keepsakes, because I know she has one. I do. Do you have a trunk of keepsakes, Caroline?
I have so many that I went through them all when we moved. And literally, I have so many beautiful love letters to and from all of us, to one another, from one another.
Yeah.
Like, I actually got to the point where I was like, if I can't read anymore, who else is going to want to read this many? Boxes and boxes and boxes.
You threw out love
and
letters?
it just made me realize how blessed I am.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I have a little. I don't even think you know this, Alan. In my office, up on the top shelf, exposed, not inside the glass doors, there's a little trunk, and it's hand painted. Do you know who hand painted it, Alan? My mother.
Okay.
And do you know what that trunk is? That trunk was my mother's trunk for her doll's clothes, and her doll's name was Elizabeth. Just want you to know that. Well, I ended up with that trunk. I've got this little trunk, but I have kept all those like I remember when my grandson Zion was in school, and he wrote his class essay. He's just a little boy, and he said, "I want to write about my grandmother Zanny. She smells like jewelry." And then I have a darling one from Camellia, and I don't know, those things are just so special.
Yeah.
So I just want you to know, in that trunk up there.
Okay.
And I have the calendar. Barry Manilow made me a calendar for my birthday one year of the 12 months, but on the flip page was a blown-up picture of the 2 or 3 of us doing different things over the years, and that's kind of a keepsake. So
And by the way, where are my love letters?
I have every one of them, and I actually got so many of yours. He writes me these letters. You want to know how romantic Alan Howell is? He writes me these letters that you are my life, and
You are.
you are my breath.
You are. Bruce described our relationship as functionally codependent, and it is.
You write. I've got them all. Do you see them? I've got them framed in my office. They're just like, they take my breath away. And I've also got 2 letters from Oprah, and one of them I treasure. She said, "Suzanne, you may just well be a pioneer, Oprah." And I thought, that's a good one to save. That's a good one. So it's the little things in life, isn't it? So
I will say, this new product of yours, this gut renew, it is another one of your pioneering breakthroughs. And, you know, you never know when you develop products what's going to resonate. But you have been talking about gut health for years. You've been writing about it for years and looking for solutions for years. And so many of us in the family have had problems, and kids have had problems, and Alan's had problems, and you've had problems. And I feel like this gut renew is the culmination of all of those obstacles, and it's created a solution that's worked for us and that's worked for so many people, and I think that's why it's just going absolutely nuts.
She's right. If you're relating to gut issues at all, try it. It's not about me trying to sell you something. I'm just saying, it can be life changing. If your gut was like what my gut was like a year ago, where I saw a video of Caroline of, it was you and myself and Alan and Bruce, and I think it was Bruce's birthday. We went to Vegas to see Lady Gaga.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was about a year ago.
Yeah.
It was right before the pandemic.
Yeah, and I'm wearing that incredible liquid black sequined dress, crew neck dress, high neck, long sleeve, but perfectly tight and great. I felt like $1 million in it, except I had a stomach. And when you're wearing liquid sequins and the light hits you, your stomach looks like it's 3 times bigger than it is. I hope I wasn't that bloated. But I realized in watching that video of us walking through the casino that I had grown to accept my bulging stomach, because it was just part of the deal. And I thought, I don't know, I do yoga every other day. I've done yoga every other day for 19 years. Here, Al, 19 years. And I can't exercise anymore, and I eat right, and I don't know what's wrong, and it's just probably aging. That's what I thought, until I wrote the book, A New Way to Age. And I have a flat stomach now, and everything I put on looks great. And you don't realize how your bloated stomach distorts your clothes, and you get like me. I was sort of, dismissing it, like no one will see it but me. I'm the only one who sees it. Or when you're around people, you suck in your stomach, but that only lasts for a minute, and then you start talking, and totally forget about it.
Or you cover it with your purse.
Or you hold your purse in front,
purse, yeah.
How many of us, me, have held our purse right here in front of our stomach, thinking that nobody realizes we're trying to hide our stomach? It's not healthy to have a disrupted gut. I will give my theory of why we have disrupted guts. I'm not a doctor, but I've written 27 books. I know something. I think it's the chemicalization of us, the word I talk about all the time. Chemicals come in through our skincare. That's why I do the organic skincare line. Comes in through our GI tracts. The food we eat. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to spray poison on our food. Think of what I just said. Somebody decided it was a good idea to spray poison on our food. And we've all gotten so used to it that we don't even taste it anymore. And then you wonder why your gut's screwed up. And then there's the air we breathe, which is harder to control, but not impossible, because in our house we have HEPA filters everywhere, and that cleans the air inside the rooms. So those are the things that you can do. And then you still have gut problems, right? And you're eating right, you're eating organic and all that. That's why I'm not trying to sell you, I just want you to try it to see if you can have the same kind of response that I don't even have to look at the phone right now. I know the comments are coming up. I know it. I can feel it.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm reading them right now,
yeah.
And half of them have to do with people who have gut problems, and a couple have said, "Where can I get this?" You can get it at SuzanneSummers.com.
Right.
And
what we did was we really loaded it with the ingredients that would help support gut health and also that are easily digestible. Because if your food is not moving through you efficiently, that's where you're getting those gut health issues. And Suzanne has taught us so much about the need for us to have a better ratio of healthy bacteria to unhealthy bacteria. And I'm sure she'll talk about that more tonight. But Gut Renew, what's in this superfood protein formula, 4 kinds of plant-based proteins. She's used all incredible plant-based, easily digestible proteins, and they're organic. So again, she's trying to help you get the ingredients that are going to help your body digest food better. Plus, she also has phytochemicals, phytonutrients in there. So, when you think about all the fruits and vegetables we all know we should be eating, at least you're getting those main phytonutrients that are in those products. You're also getting prebiotics, probiotics. You're getting minerals. She's loaded this with so much good stuff for your gut, and shockingly, it tastes amazing.
Great.
It's a vanilla flavor.
Great.
You add whatever you want to it, and it's unbelievable. You get 20 grams of protein. It has only 3 carbohydrates and 0 sugar.
so here's a note. We're not making medical claims. We cannot make medical claims. And this is not a weight loss program, but people are losing weight once their gut gets cleaned
Well,
out.
doesn't
And
that make sense? You
here's
clean
another
out. Yeah.
right. Here's another note that's really interesting. It's either Elizabeth Jones or Donna Kemp. Yes, my daughter, who's 20, has had issues with IBS. She was on it 2 weeks and has no stomach aches or bathroom issues. Has
Wow.
been regular.
Wow.
Wow.
That's huge.
That
That's
is
so
huge.
Wow, that's amazing. And, IBS is a medical condition, so please check with your doctor
Yeah.
to see if it'll work for you. But we're so
Wow.
happy that
Wow.
she's had those amazing results. That's incredible.
I remember years ago in the 70s, early 70s, I bought a book by Dr. Bernard Jensen, one of the first alternative guys. I remember his opening line is, life is a flow. It's meant to flow through you and out of you. And then he went on to explain in that book that if that's not happening, then you're not a healthy person. You want it to flow through you and out of you, through you and out of you. And that's the process of life. You take in the nutrients and minerals and then eliminate them the right way. You know, what she was saying about what's in the Gut Renew, did you have any Sasha Inchi today? No, you didn't. And organic hemp protein, you didn't have any of that. And did you have brown rice protein? Probably not. Fermented pea protein? No, you probably didn't. Did you have keto greens blend? No, you probably didn't. Did you have digestive enzyme blend? No. Organic probiotic fermented? No. Organic Jerusalem artichoke? Probably not. Triphala blend powder? Probably not. Marshmallow extract? I doubt it. Organic ginger powder? Maybe.
Maybe.
Organic turmeric? Maybe.
Maybe.
Sea buckthorn juice powder?
No.
Possibly, because it's in our cosmetics, so maybe you took it in for your skin.
But you don't
Organic
eat you don't eat your cosmetics.
No, but it ends up in your bloodstream.
That's
You
true.
get the benefit of it.
I knew that. I was just testing. Okay.
Ceylon cinnamon, you could have had that. Mushroom or shiitake mushroom powder, possibly. 8 keto fruits and vegetables, 50 plus C minerals, organic sweetener and flavor. I mean, that's what's in it, and that is what we're not getting every day because of the degrade of our food supply, and you can get it in this. We don't usually push so hard, but it's just that with the success of Dr. Oz today, wow. And for him to come to me, I love that. That's my favorite thing, that he came to me. Because there's one thing you're going, Dr. Oz, please, can you put me on your show? I've never had to do that with him. He always kind of hears through the roundabout about what we're up to, and then he comes around going, hey, what are you up to? What are you up to, Al?
Actually, I was just playing with this.
You know, while you're playing, you said you're playing with something. I'm not sure what it is, but
Hi, Master.
You guys, we've made a couple of changes to the Gut Renew 30-day challenge kits because we're out of Suzanne's probiotic right now. So we have 2 kits. If you want to take the 30-day challenge, you need enough Gut Renew to have 2 smoothies a day for 1 month. So that's 6 bags. So we have put a major discount on the 2 Gut Renew challenge kits. And one of them, you get the 6 bags of Gut Renew. You get Suzanne's program guide, which is about a 40-page guide. It has over 30 recipes, so you can make these amazing Gut Renew smoothies so many different ways, and they're delicious. So that's the basic kit, the 6 bags of Gut Renew and the program guide. If you want to do the ultimate kit, you're going to add the prebiotic and the gentle colon renew, which is an amazing way to help relax the muscles that help you go poop. So that's a great product. So that is the ultimate kit because we're out of Suzanne's probiotic right now. A lot of you have been saying, oh my God, when are you going to get your probiotic back? We brought in somebody else's probiotic just to get us through this bridge until ours comes back in stock. A lot of you remember Brenda Watson, who came on Suzanne's show and talked all about gut health. She was nice enough to let us sell one of her probiotics. It's a 100 billion live culture and 100 different strains. I think you have one in front of you, Alan. So if you would like to add a probiotic to your kit, try this. This is an amazing one from Brenda. If you were trying to turn around your gut health, the diversity of the strains is important, and that's something that, there she is. So, you know, Suzanne doesn't normally sell other people's products, but
I make exceptions for Brenda Watson.
And this is a great one.
Brenda Watson is one of my teachers. She's an incredible font of information. Brenda Watson understands the gut like nobody else. She's just phenomenal. So we couldn't. It's weird because of the pandemic. It's been hard to get components and supplies and things, so we couldn't fulfill all of our probiotic needs. But
Mary Newby said, Gut Renew has helped me so much. I feel so so much.
Great, Mary. I'm so
And,
glad.
I mean, we just get these all the time.
Unsolicited, I know.
And your fingers in front of the camera. What are you playing with?
Pardon me?
No, he's not.
Your finger is in front of the camera.
No, it's not.
No.
If you
Well,
knew where my
not
finger,
anymore.
what? No, it's not. Here's my finger.
I wonder what you were seeing.
There are two
Oh,
fingers.
Put those fingers down. Now you brought out the bad boy in here. Oh God. Oh my God.
He's a rascal.
How are you doing with jet lag? Caroline? How are you doing with jet lag? You guys are halfway home from Italy.
Yeah, we're in Philly.
Yeah.
And we got right on time schedule. We got lucky.
Wow. Wow. I don't
We
do.
stayed
I
up
don't,
on the plane ride home, and then we went right to sleep when we got home, and so we're right on schedule.
that's great. I don't do well with time changes. My circadian clock doesn't switch over.
Well,
very
I don't think Arizona changes time.
So, we're not in Arizona.
No.
Oh.
But if you don't like it and it's that meaningful,
Oh.
you know, we could move there.
Oh. Well, yeah.
We could.
It's a nice state. I like. One of my favorite movies I ever did was in Tucson. I love Tucson.
Well,
I love the
it
food
was your
there.
favorite movie, but there were elements that you weren't crazy about.
That kissing scene.
Well, I'm not crazy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not like being a movie star. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, neither did I.
And the morning I had to leave our hotel room in Tucson, so weird. I'm married to Alan Hamill, the love of my life, and I have to go do this all day long, in bed, love scene with whoever he was. I don't even know his name anymore. And I'm being driven to the set, and I feel awful. I feel bad, like I shouldn't be doing this. And I don't think I was very good in that scene because if you're going to be filmed making love or kissing, you have to go full out, and I didn't. I was like,
Well, you know, Suzanne,
what?
you know what they call ladies who get paid for getting into bed with men.
Yeah, but I was an actress. I was the star of the movie.
Well, we have to talk about now, just a moment.
I don't do movies anymore.
What's the difference between being paid as an actress or being
And
paid
what's the difference? Everything.
as a lady of the evening?
What's the difference? Everything. Alan.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh God.
That's now that you told
That
me.
actually is the stupidest thing
I know,
you
it's the
ever said.
dumbest thing I've ever, no, it's
Ever.
not the dumbest thing. I can think of other things that are even dumber.
That was pretty dumb. That was pretty dumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Good
Let's just,
thing I can't remember his name.
that's right.
I've hardly ever in my acting career done romantic scenes with anybody. You know, when you're a comedian, you don't have to do romance scenes. You just sort of go into
No,
Lucy.
no, but except one day I didn't go to the set and you came home and it was the
But that
thing
was a
you were
drama.
doing with Anthony Hopkins and I said, how'd it go
Well-
today? And you said, Anthony Hopkins is one great kisser.
Yeah.
Oh, great, Suzanne,
Yeah.
that's really
No,
great.
he was. I have to say. I
So
still
now you
say it.
got paid for kissing Anthony Hopkins.
I know, and
Okay.
and you shared that money with me.
And
so.
he got, and he got paid for kissing you.
No, he was a nice guy.
Okay. I've got your psychologist on speed dial. I think it's something that, you know, you should try to work out with your
I don't
therapist.
even know what you're talking about
No, I
tonight,
don't.
Alan.
I
You're
don't.
like going off into a place that's so
Yeah, I know.
weird.
I know.
Weird.
I know.
But
I know I'm going to pay for it later, so I might as well get in deeper. Okay?
you're not going to pay for anything. I'm not like that. either.
Okay,
That's
you're
why
not.
are you creating this
I know.
false picture of me?
I'm not.
Okay, so undo that false picture you just created.
Okay.
I don't do stuff like that. Okay, suck
Just
it up.
sucked it back
okay,
in.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we can carry it. Okay, so let's get back to gut renew. Okay?
Hey, Alan, do you have a bag of gut renew, or can you pan over to where the 6 bags are set up?
Do I have a bag of gut renew?
Yeah. Or do you, I mean, I thought Michael had set up the 6 bags.
Yeah, we got it right
There
here.
are,
Right here.
Al, if you turn the camera a little bit, here it is.
I could turn the
I'll see.
camera. I could hold it up in front of the
So,
camera.
for those of you who are asking, Gut Renew is a vanilla flavor. So the reason it looks so bright and beautiful on the back here is because that is the recipe where you add wild frozen blueberries and coconut milk. But you can add whatever you like to it. So this is the Gut Renew bag. It's 10 servings per bag. So if you want to take the Gut Renew 30-day challenge, you need 6 bags. And we've heavily discounted the 6-bag kit. So the combo code tonight is thank you 25. The only thing it doesn't work on are the things that have already been discounted, like the 30-day challenge kit. So you can use it for everything else.
Okay, so there are other things here too. We got our
Okay, well here, this
immune powder.
is our newest product. That is the brother and sister to Gut Renew 30-day challenge. We pop a couple of scoops into our smoothie with this every single morning. It's great.
Yeah,
Immune support.
it's got vitamin C and zinc. And right now, in today's environment, those are highly recommended.
Now let me tell you how important the immune system is. We have a dear friend who's a famous doctor in Florida. He's one of the world's great specialists in stem cells and how to use them properly. And he did major blood work.
By the way, we're going to have him on as a guest, Dr. Dit Maharaj.
Oh, good.
Yeah, great. He's in my latest book, A New Way to Age, also.
He did a major blood testing on Suzanne and myself, and he said to me, "You have more killer cells than
And
anyone."
that's a good thing.
Pardon?
That's a good thing.
Good thing. Than anyone I have ever had as a patient. And I'm not talking about people your age. He said, "I mean everyone, what are you doing?" So I told him what I was doing, and he said, "No, that's not it." What I did was, for 4 years when I was a very young boy, actually between the ages of 8 and 12, I used to pick up cigarette butts off the street in Toronto and smoke them.
Oh,
So as a result, I ingested thousands of
I bet
antibodies.
you did.
So I'm like Wonder Man, okay? In terms of my immune system and the antibodies in my body. And that's what it was.
Okay, so the takeaway tonight, ladies, is when you see cigarette butts on the sidewalks, pick them
Right.
up and smoke
You
it.
know, you don't see it anymore. People don't do that.
Right, Caroline?
People don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Alan,
people don't smoke the way, when I was a kid, all adults smoked.
That's
And then
right.
there was my aunt, who I talk about a lot. Well, she's actually my cousin, Dolores, who smoked like this with her bouffant blonde hair and her long red nails, and she smoked unfiltered cigarettes, and she'd get tobacco on her tongue, and she would go with her long red nails. I've always wanted to play her in a movie or something. God, she was a funny character. And big boobs and blonde and bouffant, and drove around in my Uncle George's green Cadillac convertible. Like yours, Alan.
That's right.
Yeah, when
So,
I met
so
you. Yeah.
Carol Galati
and who
Margolis.
became the glamorous blonde with the bouffant?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Carol-
I just never smoked.
Carol Galati Margolis
Uh-huh.
said, "I get told all the time I look like you, Suzanne."
Ah,
And then in caps, she says, "It's a huge complaint." Now, I think she probably meant compliment.
She meant compliment.
Oh.
She meant compliment. It was autocorrect.
Yeah, people are always complaining to me that I look just like Suzanne Summers.
huh.
No, she meant compliment.
What a
Of
nice
course.
compliment for me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I never got one of those. No one ever looks like me.
There is no one like you.
No, but you'd think
There's
there'd be
someone
somebody.
like
Somebody. We all have. You remember there was a couple. I'm not
No,
going to.
Steve Edwards. You look like Steve Edwards.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
There was a couple. I'm not going to say what city they were in, otherwise it may make them uncomfortable. But I remember they sent us big 8x10 pictures of the two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and they were somewhere having cocktails or whatever. and his name was Al, and her name was Suzanne.
Yeah, right.
And she looked like you, and he looked like me. Okay? And it was a little spooky thinking that there are people wandering around who look like you and me.
Can you smell our dinner right now?
No,
Smell
actually,
this.
no, I
I
can't.
took a chicken tonight, and I had the butcher cut it down the back and remove the backbone, and I used that backbone to make some stock. So now my chicken's lying in the roasting pan like this, okay? And then I sliced up 3 onions really thin and just put the whole bottom of the roasting pan with these onions, a lot of olive oil, and then different herbs and tarragon, a lot of fresh tarragon. And then I covered the chicken with all the olive oil, and then lemon slices and lemon juice all over, and lots of tarragon. And I'm just smelling it coming up from the kitchen in the oven right now. It smells so great. And then I cut a butternut squash down the center, and I put them on the pan like this, so that when I go down I can scoop it out and put some butter in it. That's going to be a good dinner. And asparagus.
It's going to be a great dinner.
Yeah. I like to eat asparagus every day, if I can, because asparagus keeps you alkaline. And I remember many, many years ago reading a book called Alkalize or Die. And people who have cancer are very acid, and so alkaline is very important. And I love asparagus, and I love them slightly undercooked and sautéed with a little butter and garlic and olive oil. And it's so good. I'm really looking forward to our dinner tonight. Are you, Al?
I am.
Yeah.
But Suzanne Contrada, she loves you, but not Al's comments, okay?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. So I'm not gonna, I won't comment anymore.
Oh, see, he gets his feelings hurt, girls.
Yeah.
And then he'll shut up and he won't say anything. So,
Yeah.
somebody say something
He really
nice.
doesn't.
Yeah.
He really doesn't. You can say whatever you want. He doesn't get his feelings.
Yeah,
That's
but if
right.
you say something nice to him, he'll
I've
be
got
back
thick,
full.
I have
100%.
thick skin, okay? I can get past it.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
thick skin.
You have
When
really.
you were in the public eye, and I didn't always have thick skin. You have to develop thick skin, or they will do you in. And I think that's why a lot of celebrities are so fragile and into drugs and things like that, because they can't take the heat. You got to be able to take the. If you're going to get it, put yourself out there. You got to be able to take the heat. But is it fun? No, doesn't feel good. But what I do find, for those of you who aren't my age yet, look forward to it, because people are nicer to you as you get older. You're forgiven for a lot of things, and you don't need to be perfect. It's kind of wonderful. I'm kind of loving my 70s. Not kind of, I am.
You also just don't give a shit the way you used to when you were young.
At all. At all. It's like, you know, I go through each day going, I think I'm great. I was thanking God for me the other day. I said, I'm thanking you for making me, because clearly you thought it was perfect.
Still do. By the way, I want to thank everyone who's sending me love. I wasn't fishing for love.
Thanks, girls.
But thank you very much
Yeah.
for sending me.
You're a good guy.
Really, I really appreciate it. And if you leave your number at the desk, no, I'm just kidding.
Why do you know, you redeem yourself.
Yeah, I
Some of
know.
you missed the Dr. Oz show today. Suzanne was on Dr. Oz. I know a lot of you caught it. We got a lot of great comments.
Where can they
If you missed
see it?
As soon as we get the episode, we will post it later.
Okay.
So
Okay.
some people got preempted because the trial was on. Other people said NASCAR was on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a few of the airings were not shown, but we will post it as soon as they send it to us.
All right, I want to tell you a couple other things. We've got the probiotic that Brenda has given us some of her stash. Anything Brenda gives me, I go, it's going to be good. Okay. The other thing is hydrochloric acid with pepsin. If your food backs up a little bit, if you don't digest well, as we age, we make less and less hydrochloric acid until we don't make any, like hormones, like nutrients, like minerals, all those things. As I said in my most recent book, aging is about worn out parts. Worn out parts are things don't rev up like they used to. The reason when we're young we make oodles of hydrochloric acid is because everything's working at optimum. When you eat your food, okay, it comes down, the esophagus. Right here between your breast is your gastric sphincter. Do you ever have pain right there? Like right there? That impairs your ability to swallow things and let them continue their transit. If you're having that issue, I found, I don't sell it, I don't anything, but drink a swig of aloe vera gel. It like softens up the gastrointestinal sphincter there, because it's a muscle, right? And you want to open it up and soften it up. Okay, I digress. So now the food comes down, and now it has to take a left-hand turn into your stomach. And you're going, why are you pressing over there? Our stomach, I've told you many times, is right under this left breast. It's right here. Right here. Not here, where everyone holds their stomach and goes, oh, I have a stomach ache. You don't have a stomach ache. You have a small intestine ache. Okay, so now the food goes, it takes a left-hand turn into your stomach. And when it's in there, nature has provided for hydrochloric acid to come in, da-da-da-da, and digest your food. Without it, you can't really digest your food. If you can't digest your food, you can't get all the benefit of all the good foods you're eating and the minerals and the nutrients. You can't get it.
It doesn't absorb.
No. And so what you need to do is, most people, when they feel that, and their food is backing up, they go out and get antacid. When really the problem is you don't have enough acid. You don't have enough hydrochloric acid. And so when the hydrochloric acid is replaced, for me, because I'm so depleted, I take 3 with every meal. And in particular, if I'm not going to take it the first 2 meals, I always take it at dinner. That comes into my GI tract here, into my stomach, and starts digesting my food. And now it can do the next process, which is to take a right-hand turn. See, it took a left-hand turn into the stomach. Now it's got to take a right-hand turn into the small intestine. And when it gets into the small intestine and you've got sufficient hydrochloric acid, that's when you add digestive enzymes, which is what your body used to make lots of and probably not making as much anymore, because that's what the bloating is about. Okay? So the Gut Renew is like helping support all the damage that you got in there, but you have to add the hydrochloric acid. And then near the end of your meal, you add the digestive enzymes so that it breaks it all down, and now it goes on its merry way through your small intestine. This here, if you're going to take the probiotic, and if you've ever had an antibiotic, ever, you probably need a probiotic for the rest of your life. Anti takes away, pro puts back. But if you want to make your probiotic work better, then you take your prebiotic, which is like eating kimchi, cabbage, sauerkraut, things like that. It's food. Prebiotic is food for the probiotic. So prebiotic makes your probiotic work better. And when you make your probiotic work better, you get your gut microbiome in better balance. And when you have the right balance of the good guys and the bad guys, you know, the bad microbiomes and the good ones, that's when all's working well. At night, I highly recommend, before you go to bed, make yourself a cup of this wonderful lemony, fizzy, kind of tea kind of thing. You can put it in cold water, but it's called Gentle Colon Renew. It's magnesium and vitamin C. There's one other thing in there, Caroline. I think there's one other thing. And you drink this, and I heat up the water in my teapot. It's warm, it's lemony, it's fizzy. I drink it down. It makes me sleepy, and magnesium makes you sleepy. When you take magnesium, the next morning you're probably going to have a nice religious experience. Poof. So, the Gut Renew, the Gentle Colon Renew, the prebiotic, the probiotic, the digestive enzymes, and the hydrochloric acid, and now you've got the recipe for getting your gut back to what nature wanted it to be. Okay?
You know,
It's true, and you know, your Gentle Colon Renew, some products that, you know, laxatives and things like that, people use a lot of fiber in those products,
right,
which it works.
Right.
You know, if you've used those fiber type of laxatives, they do work, but you can get uncomfortable during the process. You can actually get kind of bloaty and
I was going to say
uncomfortable.
kind of diarrhea.
working its way through. Suzanne, with the gentle colon renew, she uses the magnesium and the vitamin C, which actually, it helps the muscles contract in a way that helps you to have this very gentle release. And, in addition, the ingredients that are in Gut Renew also help your digestive system to work at optimum. And so many people who say to us that they've had problems with that in the past, they just can't believe how well their systems are working. If you're doing the Gut Renew 30-day challenge, it may take a couple of days for you to get that experience, depending on how backed up you are. But believe me, it will come. And then when it happens, it will be quite regular and consistently regular. And Suzanne has taught us so much about how that good gut health translates to our overall health.
It's what it's all about.
A huge difference.
Huge
difference.
This year, I feel so totally different than I felt last year. And this is what are these 6 bags is the Gut Renew 30-day challenge, Caroline?
Yes.
That's one of them.
Okay.
6 bags.
6 bags.
Per person, because that's 2 smoothies a day.
Yeah. So what Bruce and Caroline did is they had one smoothie in the morning, then they had one in the afternoon, and then they had a healthy dinner. And the healthy dinner is, no alcohol. What else? It's probably the dinners I have are
like
lamb
6 to
chops
8
and
ounces of protein.
Yeah.
You have as many vegetables as you want.
Right. What
And
time
then
is it,
you
Ellen?
have like a cup of a good
What time?
carb, like squash or sweet potato, something like that. And you can have the healthy fats, but you give up gluten, dairy, alcohol, sugar, and grain. And believe me, wow, I mean, you're never hungry. You can eat as many vegetables as you want all day.
Plus, both of your bodies.
They're so satisfying and so delicious.
And both of your bodies look so great.
Thank you.
No, Caroline and Bruce looked real like not that they didn't always look great, but you two look like visions of health. And I think, Alan, I've never seen you look this great ever, even when you were a young man. Alan's body is so great, so great. I have to say, I watched you walk down the hall this morning, and you were naked, and I just lay in bed, and I watched you walk down the hall, and I went, yowza, yowza.
Wow.
This is after 54 years, and I'm still thinking yowza.
Wow.
So, how nice.
I like that. I've
nice.
seen you walk down the hall many times.
Yeah.
And I followed you down the hall.
He likes when I walk down the hall naked in high heels.
Yep.
Okay, it's a weird life we live.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that is your favorite.
Yeah, it's a little sort of Playboy 50s. You know?
Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat
You
is
know
right.
what? That's who we are. I love my life with you. I love our Facebook Live shows. I love that you all come. I know you get us. I know we joke around like this, but I know you get us. I try to bring you things that will improve and enhance your life. I try to teach with the wisdom I have now at 74 years, which is now a part of me. There's something different about me than there was 20 years ago, and I love it. I'm trying to promote the idea that getting older is actually getting better, not in the way our parents used to say it, in a bullshit way, because now when you can put back the worn out parts, your hormones to balance, your nutrients to balance, your minerals to balance, you just look forward to every day. And Alan will verify this for me. Not last night, the night before, in the middle of the night, I woke up and it was dark. And I don't know why, in the dark, I said to Alan, Al, yeah. I said, I'm happy. What did you say?
Me too.
And then we both went back to sleep. So, we were put here to be happy. That I know. And we all know that. And so, there are two things in life I think are very important. To find our happiness and to find our purpose. Neither is easy. I have found my happiness and I have found my purpose. And I tell you every day, feels blessed to me. So I wish this for you. I wish you gut health. I wish you a wonderful Easter coming up. I'll see you before that. But I just love that we have these evenings together. So good night, everybody, and thank you so much.